strategy we're going to be learning is comparing fractions with unlike denominators by using fraction bars. I'll show you some examples that they're going to have on their assignments this week, but I also want to show you some online ways that they could use fraction bars. So the first one is this website called Didax, and you just go to math, or you go to Didax, it'll bring you to these virtual manipulatives. And you just have to find, I'll link it on the assignment as well, fraction bars and tiles. And you can start dragging them and moving them around how you want. So you can see how they look together. Usually we get to use these in person, but since we are not in person, we did not get to pass them out. You can see that 2 halves equals 1 whole. 3/3 equals 1 whole. And we just go to 12s, but they can see what they want on here. So for example, you can see how they're comparing up. If I want to clear it off, I can start over. If I want to say I have 1/2 and I want to compare it to 1/4, I can see that 1/2 is greater than 1/4. If I want to compare it to 2/4, I can see that they're equal. That's one way that they can use this. I will attach this app to the assignment as well. Another is I also have it attached to Canvas already for you guys. So if you go to your math, and then you go to websites, it is already up here. So if you click it, it'll take you right to the website. So those are the fraction bars online that they can use. And again, I will attach this to the assignment. And let's go back to using some examples. So when we're comparing using fraction bars, whoops, too far. Right. It's going to look like this. They already have our fraction bars drawn for us and divided up. So we have 3/5 and 4/6. So you just count the bars 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know which one to color in. So I'm going to color in 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do 4/6. So 1. Oops, I did them backwards. No, I didn't. 1, 2, 3. Then 4/6. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can see that this bar goes further than that bar. So that means 4/6 is going to be greater than 3/5. So I'm going to put this less than sign since 3/5 is less than 4/6. So I can see that 3/5 doesn't go quite as far as my 4/6, which makes it less than. It's kind of just like a number line because this altogether equals 1 whole. So this would be 0, and this would be 1. And we can see that 4/6 is closer to 1, which makes it greater, and 3/5 is closer to 0, which makes it less than. Let's go ahead and do another example. Oops, let me not draw on it yet. This will be our second example we're going to go over. So we have 2/3 and 3/6. So I see this one's divided into 3. So I'm going to shade in 2/3 of them. Then I'm going to do 3/6. So I'm going to shade in 3 of these. And remember, this is kind of like a number line. So this would be 0. This would be 1. I can see that 2/3 is closer to the 1. It ends right here. And 3/6 ends here. So 2/3 is going to be greater than 3/6 since it's longer. So greater than. And that's how we use our fraction bars. It's a visual way to see which one has longer bars when they're next to each other. If you have any questions, please let us know.